So here we are with Danny Hart's Mondraker Summum. It is a full carbon fibre frame for this year. That's quite cool. It's one of the only frames in the pits that actually has a full carbon frame. So obviously, again, not only a weight that they're trying to get down, but also eliminate some of the vibration from the rough tracks that these things are put through at World Cup racing. So we'll start at the top here with the handlebars. You can see it's a Renthal fat bar carbon. Danny has quite a high rise bar there. The Renthal 45mm stem matching to the carbon bars. He's running the Avid code lever. It's a 4-piston brake, super powerful, and he's running that with a 200mm rotors front and back. So he's got consistent braking, both front and back brake feel exactly the same. Right, suspension wise is taken care of by Marzocchi. It's the Marzocchi 380 fork. The guys are here at every round to support him, so they can basically tune exactly what he wants from the fork. And also the rear shock, he's got the Moto C2R shock. It looks really trick. Renthal grips, but they're actually wired on. So like you might do on a motocross bike or even a cross-country bike, they have the grips glued or wired on. It's a little bit thinner for him. SDG I-beam seat post, it's a 31.6 and it's carbon fibre. Obviously with the I-beam format, you have to run an SDG saddle, also I-beam. He has the 533D. I believe it's a pretty light wheel set for downhill and obviously still focusing on getting the weight of the bike down. He's matched those with the Schwalbe Magic Mary tyres. It's actually a 235 but looks quite wide. Huge side knobs on this tyre. It's really aggressive looking. The Sram XO 7-speed downhill specific group set. So his cassette is a 1024 on the rear. That is matched to the XO 7-speed derailleur as well. Chainring is a Renthal chainring, it's a 36. Again, quite a popular choice for the downhill guys is the XO carbon crankset, obviously saving a little bit more weight there. They're 165s, so short, high cadence in downhill. They like to spin the gears and really stay on top of the gears. Seems to be a go-to pedal for a lot of riders within the paddock. It's a Crankbrothers mallet, quite a big platform, so when your foot is unclipped, keep your foot on top of there and it's not too much problem until you find a spot, you can get your foot clipped back in. Okay, so here we are with Danny Hart, and this is Mondraker Summum. He's going to run us through the finer details of it. As you can see, it's a full carbon frame, which is a big change from recent years, and obviously a new bike for you, Danny. A few things that I've picked up on personal touches. Do you want to just run through them? So we're going to start with your grips. They're wired on as opposed to most people running a lock on. Why is that?
Yeah, I use the wired on grips because it's a lot thinner, and I much prefer you have a better feeling with the bar and it's thinner and you get less strain through your arms, and the lock on for me is just a little too thick. And
it's a bit cooler like your motocross idols that you look up to.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, right, looking at your bars, like it seems like it's quite a high front end and there's quite a lot of rise on there's a Renthal carbon fat bar there. Obviously it's a lot of people using that bar, but yours seems quite tall.
Yeah, you're right, it's got a 25mm rise and a 9-degree back sweep. Obviously nowadays with the bikes getting so much bigger and the wheelbase is getting longer, I needed to find my weight more over the back end of the bike, so we resolved that with the 9-degree back sweep. Yep. And the 25mm rise.
And that allows you to sit further back on the bike.
Yeah, more central on the bike, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can take the weight off the front end.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's cool. Another thing that I see here is like, there's quite a lot of this sort of sticky Velcro in your E13 chain device, and then the rubber along the chainstay. Why is this?
Yeah, obviously we put the Velcro in here just to stop the rattling. There's nothing worse than your bike making a clattering noise when you're coming down the track, and this comes on the Summum from standard, so they obviously don't like noisy bikes as well.
No, keeps it nice and quiet, and obviously your bike feels like it's been well looked after, and yeah, that's cool. Okay, so that's it for Danny Hart's Mondraker. For more pro bikes on GMBN, you click up here for our playlist, and if you click down here, there's our top 10 tips for how to ride in the wilderness. And obviously, if you want to see more, don't want to miss any videos on GMBN, if you click on the Mondraker logo here, subscribe to GMBN, you won't miss one video.